Hello, mortals. Welcome. Well, come already. Are you not coming? That's rude, you know. If I tell you to come, you come. There you are. Oh, no, wait. There you are. Now you're coming into the stream. Hello, child. Welcome. Now, it is approximately Christmas already. Well, it's not approximately Christmas. There's still missing a few days for Christmas. But you know, even though I might not be here right now at the right moment, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be sharing special and happy moments. And you know what? I want to make this special holiday a really, really extra happy special day. You know, if you don't know me, my name is the fairy Chisaka, the most powerful vampire, as I'm the vampire and future president of the world, but I have a problem, guys. I hate Christmas. I don't like Christmas. I don't have this Christmas spirit, even though I'm wearing like a Christmas hat and a decoration over here. I just use it because I like the idea that it has little horns. Look at my hat. It has like little horns on the side and it's all black. So I kind of like it, you know. My idea for Christmas, I wanted to dress as Krampus, but I didn't found anything related to Krampus, nor I managed to get someone to make a model for Christmas. And I don't like Christmas, so I didn't want to spend anything on Christmas. But you know what? Today, I think I deserve and I need some vampire therapies, so I can talk my problems about Christmas. Yes. I have a deep, dark secret. And still for you guys, even though I'm not here, you're still gonna see the story of Vampire Therapist. So, we're going to continue with our story where we have left off. I have no idea where we have left. I don't remember what happened last time. Why is this line so different? Oh, you cannot see my mouse. Why can't you see my mouse? Oh, let me allow you guys to see my mouse, because this is... I'm going to be pointing thing. There you go. You look at this line. Why does it look so different? It's just like me, you know? Being rebel and different. Okay, shut up and let's continue with the game. I don't remember where we had left off last time.
Fine evening to you, Samuel. How are you feeling tonight?
Hello, Andromachos.
Not bad. A little overwhelmed, but I guess I kind of have a lot going on these days.
Alright, your name is Andy because I couldn't spell your name properly.
You do. The mind is a
Pronunciation.
place to get lost in, is it not?
You ain't kidding. Keeping all them cognitive distortions in my head and sorting through all my clients' problems ain't easy.
I got a lot of problems, boy.
Machine, Samuel. I believe you will find that you can never handle everything at once.
You never saw Chad. What if I send Chad to meet my beautiful fellow vampire to meet them? Like, what if I arrange a session with this vampire? Guys, will we be able to deal with this vampire? Do you think if you have a meeting with him, will you be healed?
There is a term the mortals use these days. Multitasking.
Oh, I do that.
It's a kind of meta-control fallacy.
Oh.
Even we must handle thoughts one at a time.
I like doing multitasking. That is my favorite thing. Multitasking is one of my favorite things. I literally do that. I know it's not the ideal, but I love to like play games and do something else at the same time.
I guess. I just hope I can concentrate on my own therapy with all this stuff bouncing around in my noggin.
A monogon.
I do not expect you to be an exception to the rule, my dear fellow. Let us see whether we can clear your head.
Are you going to analyze me, Andy?
I would like to introduce you to a ritual I have learned for stealing the mind.
A satanic ritual? A blood ritual? A orgy ritual? I mean, a satanic ritual.
This some kind of ancient vampire secret?
Ooh.
Something the old ones gave you that's been lost to time? Something mortals could never imagine?
Talking to a girl?
No, it's just meditation.
Oh.
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 That does not make the technique any less valuable. Now then, close your eyes. I will guide you through this process.
You hear the doctor, Chad. Close your eyes. I'm gonna close them. You do the thing. I'm gonna close them.
Think of a place that brings you comfort. Where is it?
Oh, I don't know. Where is it? A nice pool a nice warm pool of blood.
I have to say the woods. I always liked being in nature.
With the screams of my enemies in the background, knowing that they are suffering. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting your meditation. I'll get quiet.
Then imagine the woods and let your thoughts come to you. Be attuned to your body. Breathe and you will be able address your thoughts and clear your mind. Now close your eyes and begin.
Oh, now we begin. Okay, okay. Guys, close your eyes and imagine your favorite place. Oh, I had to do this. Oh, there's a lot of text. I miss my princess. Focus and focus! I ain't cut for this therapy thing. Andy sure is tall glass of water. Andy sure is bastards!
I just stood there, watching
Oh.
her dying.
Oh.
Big eyes looking at me like she knew I betrayed her.
No!
They knew what it would take to break me. And it's my fault for letting them do it.
Oh, Sam! No! What did you do?
But Samuel, these mystic bastards, it sounds as though these loyalty tests were a cruel, mechanical part of their indoctrination process. These are the actions of a cult. They had no special care for you or your princess.
Well, sure as shit
Oh.
worked. They knew where to hit me, and it's my fault for letting it happen.
Oh, Sam.
What they did, Samuel, had little to do with you personally. You were vulnerable, and they took advantage. This is what cults do.
Oh, that would goes to. Oh! They took the people who are vulnerable. No, my cult is not like that. We bring people who are vulnerable and they bring them a really good, happy time. I don't ask them to do anything. In fact, I bet they're calling me bottom right now. I cannot see it. But I still love them.
But Samuel, you are exhibiting a cognitive distortion known as personalization.
Ooh.
You are attributing the mystic bastard's actions entirely to your own supposed failings.
Oh, what? Oh, let me read that. I learned something. Personalization. Often we assume things happen because of us. Heck, often they do. That's why we get tempted by personalization, wrongly linking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically they ain't no definitive link. I'm sorry, my English is so bad. Sometimes people actually are out of to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. Example, the Vampire Country Club doesn't allow cowboy hats. They made that rule just to discriminate against me. The cattle got spooked and ran off. They must have been scared of my face, not the thunderstorm. A vampire hunter found my lair. Something about me must scream, target me. Like, I think like personalization means that when something that is out of our reach or something that is out of us, and we blame ourselves?
While it is natural to grieve for your horse, holding yourself solely responsible is neither fair nor accurate.
Guys, I'm learning.
Hold on a sec, my head's hurting. I can't hold on to all them distortions all the time. Ain't personalization a lot like a control fallacy?
Oh.
An astute observation, Samuel. Personalizations are often a form of control fallacy. While control fallacies often manifest as a belief that you have more control over external events than is actually the case, personalization is a more specific tendency to believe that external events are reactions to you.
Butt flicks! Damn, they found me! And they made a Netflix for vampires and it's called Batflix. I love it. Batflix ran my subscription price again because they knew I will pay no matter what. I mean, you're blaming yourself for something that is out of reach. Is that personalization? Yes!
Batflix has no earthly clue who you are. They just raise their subscription prices anyway.
Yeah, those bastards.
Just as your gang planned to isolate members from their former lives, do you see the connection?
I think.
I guess so. I was just too stupid to see it at the time.
Ah, calling yourself stupid is what distortion?
Labeling, I think?
Yeah, it's labeling. But I should have known anyway. I knew that crew was bad news. I just thought I was bad news too.
We're all bad news, boy.
You should have known. That's another distortion of reality.
I should
All right,
statement.
fine, should statement, whatever. So what the hell am I supposed to do, Andy? Say
Yeah.
nothing's ever my fault and I don't gotta know nothing?
Yeah, Andy, what I'm supposed to do? Like, everything is a problem that I say. Everything that I say, you question it. Nothing makes you happy. Everything is a distortion. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Let me be.
I was responsible for
Yeah.
getting that beautiful horse killed.
Poor princess.
She trusted me. And
Oh.
if I'd been someone else, she wouldn't have had to die in that awful way.
Aw.
I am not asking you to lie to yourself. Far from it. And I am not suggesting that you absolve yourself of all responsibility.
Then what are you suggesting, Andy? We already got depression because of princess. Oh, princess.
But what would you say if a friend came to you with the same story?
I wouldn't be listening. He'd probably be telling the story, and midway I got distracted because I have 0 level of concentrations.
Would you tell them what they should have done? Would you call them stupid?
I mean, I would say just sorry.
You said yourself that you joined your gang because they were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose. I do not think this is a circumstance most people choose.
Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose.
Remember, Samuel, we are trying to reframe our thinking by clarifying these distortions. I know it may feel as though I am picking on you, but I'm not.
Oh, Andy, you're my only friend.
Let us forget what you should have done
Yeah.
to make room for a different distortion.
Okay, let's learn more
You
distortions.
are drawing a direct link from your emotion to the death of your horse. This is a distortion called emotional reasoning.
Emotional damage! I mean, reasoning? I saw the opportunity. I'm gonna call it emotional damage. Emotional damage is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, feelings alone don't define the world. I asked Andy, ain't everything emotional reasoning? He said no. Emotional reasoning, especially when we project our feelings onto the world. The world can feel like garbage, and I feel like garbage, but that doesn't make it reality. An example. I get the shivers walking into this ghost town, so it's gonna be haunted. I feel uncomfortable around them young vampires. They must be up to no good. This horse trader feels trustworthy, so he must be. Let's do the deal. Oh, horses! Don't talk about horses. I have a trauma with horses. And Chad as well. Do you remember, Chad, what happened at 3 a.m.? No, nobody talked what happened at 3 a.m. in the Discord server.
I understand the guilt you feel, Samuel, but your guilt does not act on its own. This terrible thing, it did happen.
Yeah.
And some choices you made undoubtedly created the circumstances for it to occur.
We all did this
But
kind of
let us
things.
restrict your blame to what you have actually done.
I know, we all have done so. I also just noticed it has a mirror in the background. Wouldn't be that offensive. It's just saying, oh, Vampire, you gotta hear, there's a mirror over there. Thank you for reminding me I don't have a reflection.
I get awful worked up when talking about my princess.
Aw.
You should have seen her, Andy.
Aw.
She had these eyes.
Aw.
She looked right into my tainted soul and still loved me.
I understand, Sam.
The princess.
We feel tremendous guilt when we fail an animal. When we look at reality, it is not to dismiss our burdens, but to process them fairly.
Oh.
I would like you to understand emotional reasoning so you can see how emotions color our thoughts. Please listen, and call me out when I am using emotional reasoning.
We all have emotional
Feel
damage.
anxious.
Okay, I feel
Perhaps it
anxious.
is the garlic naan I smell from the Indian restaurant next door.
Remember, vampires don't ever move around next to an Indian restaurant. No, that is not an emotional
The mood in
damage.
my club is somber tonight. I am sure it is a reflection of my own dark mood.
Maybe?
I find myself in an irascible mood tonight. Perhaps I drank some tainted blood.
No.
I missed my emotion.
I
feel
missed one.
anxious. The mood in
This
my
one.
club-
That's the emotional
Yeah.
reasoning right there. I don't think them folk in the club know too much about how you're feeling.
Exactly. Our emotions can feel all-encompassing, and that is purely biological.
Yeah.
We are animals, Samuel. There is a small cluster of brain tissue at the base of the cranium that tells us we are safe or that we are about to die.
What animals? I'm a bat. What animal are you, chat? Don't say sloth. I know. I see you typing sloth. Aim higher. Come on, emotional damage. Come on, aim hammer. Don't type me sloth on the chat. What animal you are, boys?
The complexity of our existence is at odds with our biology,
Yeah.
but we have the logic to recognize it.
I got logic.
Well, if reincarnation's a thing, I think I'd rather come back as a horse.
Why, Sam?
It is indeed a boon and a curse to have human complexity of thought.
Well, Sam is a horse. I'm a bat. And chat, they are typing their animals.
No kidding. If I were a horse, I'd know better than to join any cowboy gang, let alone the Mystic Bastards. I'd be happy with a bag of oats and a field to run around in.
How did you end up with the mystic bastards in the first place?
Good question. Why Mystic Bastards? Do you see the name on top of it that says Bastards?
Well, like I said, I didn't have much choice. Nobody would have taken me in at that point, except a hangman, maybe. I wasn't a vampire yet, so hanging didn't sound too appealing. The last job I did got my brother killed. And after that, my wife left with my daughter and I never saw him again. Can't say I blame her.
Damn.
I didn't have nobody. Ain't no surprise that a vampire gang would be the only people to take me in.
Damn.
Aha, so that is how you turned.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It wasn't pleasant. Not the candlelight and writhing bodies sort of affair you see in mortal vampire stories.
I wish they were like the vampire stories we read.
That is terrible, Samuel. The turning is never easy. How did they find you?
Good question.
That job that got my brother killed, we partnered up with one of them mystic bastards for it. He knew where to find me.
Damn, we're getting the Sam's lore.
And he knew you were vulnerable and that you had no place to go.
Yeah.
I thought about that. Were they setting me up all along? Maybe. But whether they were or not, I really didn't have any place to go.
Oh, poor Sam.
When them wanted dead or alive posters go up, folk find dead easier and more fun. People saw me as outlaw scum when I was a kid, and there was no way they were gonna be kinder knowing I was in a gang.
Oh, Sam. I love this lore, guys. I'm really into the story.
You know this for a fact. You are certain that no one would have any pity on you at all. That your only recourse was to join your gang.
Oh.
I guess I don't actually know that no one but the bastards would have taken me in. Sounds like a cognitive distortion, huh?
Again, read the tag. It says bastards.
I think you see the patterns now. It may seem like pedantry, and perhaps it is, but pedantry is the search for ultimate truth.
Spoken like a true pedant.
Eek.
It comes with being terrifyingly old.
What was that laugh? I love it. Oh boy, I should have said earlier. Yes. Oh boy, bro, I love it. Well, I'm gonna delete this one because I loaded one that it was like way far back, and I almost like overwrite the one. Okay, overwrite yes, overwrite yes. Okay, let's go. Good job.
You discovered the cognitive distortion before I could point it out to you.
I did it.
It is a cognitive distortion similar to Nosferatu thinking. So
Oh.
let us put that particular distortion out
Oh.
of our minds for now.
Oh, don't confuse me.
Yes, things were grim for you, but your experiences caused you to assume that the none would favor you with a kind eye.
Yeah.
You were exhibiting the cognitive distortion of overgeneralization.
Oh.
The idea that no mortal could accept you.
Okay, Overwatch? No, what is the name? Overgeneralization. Is when we take one or two experiences and then we assume the future experiences will always be the same just because we have one or two experiences. Mortals overgeneralize when they think all vampires date high schoolers. Based on that one vampire book they all fucking humans read and watching your chat. We don't date high schoolers. No. This is a no. We know what we have experienced. But it's a distortion to think our experiences represent a pattern or the whole of something. Examples. Every time I play poker, I lose. I'll never win this game. Like League of Legends. Transylvanian shores are creepy. I knew a man who smoked a pack a day and died at the age of 96. I reckon tobacco's fine. No, don't do this. No, this is a no, this is a no. Okay? No, and a no. That is a no.
This clouded truth made you vulnerable to the mystic bastard's approach.
Okay.
Damn. Maybe we went wrong, huh? I should have joined the Foreign Legion or something.
See this name? Repeat. Foreign Legion. There is no bastards or motherfuckers or bloody assassins or people that will betray you in this title. Just read the title.
Dang it, should statement.
I don't say that you judge something by the cover of the book, but I'm just saying it was just the label was right there.
Your mind is not a perfect distortion shooting gallery, son. Cut yourself some slack. All we seek is recognition of our distortions, not perfection and not punishment. Let us test your ability to recognize overgeneralization.
Okay, here comes the test, guys. Prepare the pencils.
Powered enough for tonight. Elder vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything.
No.
It seems to me that being a rough.
You just made a pun. Rough.
Vampires from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to suck your blood. Who talks like this?
Is this an overgeneralization? Yeah, I'm so smart.
Andy. I ain't sure any of them ever sounded like that.
I don't say blah blah blah.
Pretty sure they all sound American these days anyway from watching bat flicks all the time.
Correct, Sam. I apologize for the offensive accent. It was employed only to prove a point.
See, Chad, I don't say blah blah blah. That is offensive to a vampire. Learn.
I don't believe you have found all my overgeneralizations yet.
Oh,
Let me repeat my statements.
I missed one.
Elder vampires are insufferable. They all think they know everything.
Wait, ain't you an elder vampire? You
Oh!
don't seem like much of a know-it-all.
That's right, Sam. Though in all honesty, I used to be quite insufferable myself. I aspire to be more patient these days. Let me continue.
I admire your patience. I'm sorry I'm yawning. It's extremely late.
Well done, Sam.
Oh shit.
Your ability to identify cognitive distortions continues to impress.
I see my moderator saying go to bed, but it's already too late, boys. You don't see what time I'm recording this, right?
But let us bring things back to you. I do not ask you to absolve yourself of the things you have done. You did not have the tools to be mindful of the thought patterns that made you vulnerable to the mystic bastards.
I mean, yeah, you don't burn, you don't, like, just burn into the world, bring to the world with all the knowledge of the world.
I have
But
seen
that was a riddle.
though, Sam. I hope this session has been helpful.
Yes, Andy.
Yeah, I'm still sad.
Oh.
I'm still regretful about Princess. I think I'll always be. My not being mindful is what killed her. Every time I think about it, I just know I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. But I think the awareness helps.
Oh, Sam.
Does. Then please tell me what cognitive distortion you just exemplified. Emotional reasoning, overgeneralization, or personalization.
Let me a moment, let me think. He said he felt guilty. He didn't knew all of that. Overgeneralization was that he had one experience, and yes, he mentioned that one. Emotional damage. He's blaming himself. I think there's all of them.
I guess it was kind of all of them.
A little bit of everything.
Masterful deductions.
Yay!
Sense of self-awareness is most impressive.
I am impressive.
Remember, cognitive distortions are not a cudgel to beat yourself with.
I'm not impressing. I'm impressive. Andy said I'm impressive.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If we're spouting cognitive distortions all the time, ain't my clients gonna be mad at my constantly interrupting them?
You continue to impress. Yes, we cannot bully our clients with distortions. Thus, I find it is best to clear our minds and focus on a few during each session.
Okay.
Keeping endless distortions in mind is not easy for a therapist either, after all.
Please give me more than 5 options. If I choose the wrong ones, I'm fucked.
I think we have done excellent work,
Okay.
and I'm certain you've built up a thirst.
Me, I'm
But this
thirsty.
evening was emotionally intense. Ask Crimson for some scotch.
I was asked Christopher from Scotch. I sound like a kid repeating what the others said. Like, I'll ask Christopher for some Scotch.
Drinking booze ain't exactly compatible with our biology, Andy.
By scotch, I mean Scottish blood.
Yes.
It's iron-rich and quite delicious. I aged it in whiskey barrels.
Come on, Andy. Even I got it. I know what Scotch is. You don't go to a bar and say, "Hey, can I get Scottish blood?" No, you say Scotch. Andy, come on. Sam, I didn't know this one. I knew it.
That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
I might just do that and call it an early night.
I'm still confusing you guys' names, even though we have been playing this game for a few hours.
As you wish, Samuel. Rest well, and do not lasso yourself so tightly, as you say. You are deserving of love, especially from yourself.
See, we all deserve love. Don't torture yourself with, I'm the worst because I did this thing. I didn't have knowledge back in the moment. Love yourself, bro. Yeah, you made a mistake. It was in the past, but now you know you didn't have the tools. Come on, stop torturing yourself. Now you have the tools, and now you know how to do it, okay? It's not going to happen again. You have knowledge right now, so love yourself, bro.
I'm just gonna leave before I get more embarrassed.
Ah, I want to see him blush. Rest in peace. Oh, I want to see Sam blushing. It would be so cute. Okay. Oh no, I have to deal with clients.
You were seeing Dr. Drain again tonight, yes?
Oh, Dr. Drain. Dr. Drain. Yes. I remember Dr. Drain. He's the yes, I remember. He had, it's a class, graduate from the Royal College of Physics. He has been studying nature of the blood for the last several centuries. Began by both modern blood transfusion experiments. He was transformed by a blood transfusion. Now runs a global pharmaceutical research company. Is now concerned that he has developed an addiction to a drug of his own formulation. Suggestion: detected a strong irritability on the phone. Investigate Drain's drinking, sleeping habits. Oh shit! I think I had to select which distortions I'm going to be dealing with him today. So he doesn't sleep like me. He likes a logical approach. Irritable, maybe because he's not sleeping. Am I irritable, chat? Irritable? 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 Am I irritable, chat? Because I don't sleep. Loves should statements and maybe a fair amount of disqualifying the positive. Okay, we need to do this. Obsessed with work. Doesn't seem to like vampires? Ah, come on, bro. Next time I should figure out what the heck the plasma stuff actually does. I haven't done my homework, guys. I didn't do the homework. I didn't investigate. I need to figure out this one. So we need should statements are disqualifying positive.
That's right. I'm keen to see how he's getting on.
Yeah.
That fella's got himself wrapped up real tight.
Do not expect too much change too quickly.
Yeah.
It takes a while for thoughts to internalize, even when we know the truth of them logically. It took me only 2,800 years or so to internalize what I needed.
I only need 2,800 years to fix my emotional damages. Andy, that doesn't sound good. That is not a healthy amount of years.
I don't think the doc's gonna be too keen to wait that long.
I do not think he will have to.
No, neither of us.
He has you to guide him.
Okay, so if I don't go to the therapist, I can still wait 200 years just to fix myself. Got it.
Oh gosh, I barely know what I'm doing, boss. I'm not sure I can keep track of all these new distortions on.
I do not expect you to. We humans are distortion machines, my friend.
We build new problems. In fact, we sometimes imagine problems that they never happen ever with people that doesn't even exist. We invent new problems every day, Sam.
But let us ensure we address Dr. Drain's core.
It'll be fine.
You know what it is, don't you?
I'm yawning a lot. I'm not. What? Sorry, what do you say? But let us ensure we address the wing core distortion. Being a little grumpus. Yeah, he's a grumpy boy. These two.
That fella's a should statement machine.
That's right.
Yeah.
We can be certain he will carry this distortion with him. But I would like you to pick the rest to keep in mind, Samuel.
Okay.
Up until this point, you have addressed client distortions in small clusters. But now that you are aware of more cognitive distortions, you will notice them everywhere.
I see them everywhere. I see that people.
We must not use cognitive distortions as weapons to beat our clients with.
Ah.
So pick 4 more to keep in mind during your session.
But I love weapons.
But what do I do if I detect he's showing the distortions I'm putting aside?
You do not need to address all of them, my friend.
Okay.
You will not catch every distortion, and if you did, I believe your clients would find you irritating. I do not alert you to half of your cognitive distortions.
Okay.
You know that Dr. Drain will exhibit should statements. What else do you think he will come to this session with?
Did I make someone else yawn on the chat? Oh, hi, Dr. Drain. Dr. Drain. Like draining someone's blood. Okay, so you need disqualifying, labeling, control fallacy. No, wait, I'm missing one. Define labeling a should. The should. Where's the should? What? The should is labeling, disqualifying. Oh, where you would? Oh, this one is locked. Okay, the should statement. We got the should statement, disqualifying, the labeling. He has the over. I don't know if I should add this one because since the game is giving me the option to try a new distortion, he had a lot of no further thinking. I'm picking up my weapons, guys. Load the gun. Yeah, put the 5 bullets in there, boy. We're gonna get Dr. Drain. He has the qualifying, labeling. He sees everything black and white, like if he doesn't do this in this time, he will fail. And control fallacy, maybe? Overgeneralization, emotional reasoning. What was the emotional reasoning? Oh, the emotional damage. I don't, I mean, he could have emotional damage because he was with drugs, and so, no, maybe, no, I'm overthinking. Maybe control fallacy. Because he thinks that he is capable of controlling everything because he's a doctor, and since he studied for so many years and he did this project for so many years, therefore he has to succeed. Maybe it's like a control fallacy. Okay, black and white, disqualifying level. I hope I didn't save! Fuck! Shit. Okay, I hope I'm ready.
I think I've got what I need now.
I hope so, because I didn't save. Oh, wait, I'm gonna save here. There we go. So, just in case I really fucked up, I can go back.
Very good, Samuel. I will leave you to it. Have confidence. It is well.
I guess I just gotta believe you.
I know you will. I will see you after your...
Come at me, boy.
I'm ready. And here comes the man himself.
Whee.
Dr. Drain, good to see you again.
Hi, Dr. Drain.
Yes, well, I wish I could say the same. I have not had the most productive month.
Okay.
Back on this productive wagon, huh? Last time we were talking about all them should statements. Yes, exactly. And what a waste of time that was. I took what we spoke about to heart, you know, like a fool.
Ah.
But the should statements, as you so tritely put them, were the only thing holding me together. You ignored the addiction problem I came to you with. Nay, worse, you told me it was fine. And oh, how eager I was to test that theory.
Oh, he was not happy.
I have partaken of my awful plasma almost every night. I am more monster than man now.
Oh, he's calling himself a monster. No, maybe? Control fallacy. I have partaken the awful plasma, therefore I'm a monster. No, you're not a monster.
Compadre, you are a labeling machine tonight.
Yeah.
Let's slow down and see if we can talk through what's been happening.
Been happening.
Let's start with this monster label.
Yeah, you're not a
Last
monster.
time you told me that this plasma of yours just made you let loose a little. That don't sound too monstrous to me. You forget, Sam. We are vampires. When we let loose, all the world suffers. Sounds to me like we could be having a fruitful conversation about moderation. I have a better idea. Seeing as you do not understand the gravity of the situation, I will make you understand.
By force!
This is the plasma I've spoken of. Pure vampiric essence.
Ooh.
I will show you how should statements are the remnants of our humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them away.
Are you gonna drink it? Oh, I had to do the thingy. Oh, this is plasma Pokemon for pure vampiric essence. I'll show you how should statement remains of humanity. We should not be so quick to cast them. Is it the should statement?
I agree with you that should statements are human, but that don't make them universal. That's the point I'm trying to make. There's lots of ways to live, Doc. That is exactly the problem, Sam. We don't live. And this is the result most dire. Witness the wages of our sin. Now hold on a sec, Doc. I think we better...
Oh, no, doctor!
The time for caution is over. Goodbye, Sam. What in hell?
Oh no, he's hot! Oh no! Oh boy! He's hot!
Does it feel good to be alive? And who are you, darling? I'm Sam. I'm your therapist, Doc. You know that. My therapist! Oh, how wonderful. How absolutely pathetic. A vampire therapist. Oh, what a sad, pathetic waste you are, Dr. Drain.
It's a complete different guy! His name is Lord Luridus. Did I say your name?
Allow me to introduce myself, then.
Okay.
I am Lord Luridus, and unlike that sad sack of quivering shit you've been talking to, I am a vampire.
Okay.
I kill, I drink, I fuck, and I'm dead sexy.
He's right in all of them points. Oh, then comment on his clothing, on his posture, on the lack of glasses. I'm gonna go with the posture since this is the most characteristic thing of this character.
I gotta say, you're looking more relaxed, Doc.
More confident as well.
Because I have nothing to hide. Unlike Dr. Drain, little twerp.
Yeah, he feels like really confident, like taking all the space on the couch.
If not for these restrictive clothes, I'd be rubbing my balls over this delightfully soft couch.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now, what'd that couch ever do to you?
Poor couch.
Yes, I see it in your eyes. You're afraid, aren't you, American? Your Puritan blood chills at the sight of me.
This man is so wrong.
Maybe I'll warm it up before I drain it from you and turn you into a husk with a stupid hat.
This man has so many problems. He thinks that just because he's a vampire, he kills, he drinks, he fucks, and he has to be sexy. Oh my god, there's so many red flags on him.
I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, no boy, I have a gun!
I'm not you, though, am I? And I am always hungry.
That is just labeling, boy. Hey, put the guns down.
I suggest you stay right where you are.
Damn, boy! Yeah! That's what I wanted to see, son. I know you're gonna go. I'm like, I suggest you stay right where you are, boy. I got a bullet with your name on it. Damn, Sam, that's my boy.
A vampire with a gun?
Yes.
Oh, how our kind have fallen. What are you going to do, cowboy? Kill me?
Why is it stupid? Like, a gun is so powerful, like, it can kill you from a distance, so you will never know.
Nope, but I can make sure the next few months ain't fun for you.
Yep.
Oh, how very kind of you to care about me, darling. It'll be our dear Dr. Drain who suffers. But I need the little worm for now, so I suppose I'll let you live.
Oh, sorry, boy.
Mighty kind of you. Now you just settle on down and we're gonna have a chat.
You're going to receive therapy by force. I mean, pointing a gun at him.
Talking.
Yeah.
We are animals.
No.
We are not meant for talking. But very well.
Yes, boy, you can talk.
At least give me something to drink. Not to rely on your piteous human blood to do me that kindness, yes? Alright, but I'm watching you, hombre.
Don't leave, he's gonna fuck it up!
Look all you like. The show is free.
This is too much.
This is better than the swill I usually prefer. I'm more of a quantity over quality sort of creature. Yeah, I know your kind. I used to be a lot like you.
Sam, you used to be like him? Like hot or personality?
And I suppose now you are just as repressed as the sad creature that exerts control over this luscious body of mine.
Damn.
I'm more free than I've ever been, but don't you worry about me. Let's talk about you. You're going to psychoanalyze me.
Yes.
I live according to my nature. You might as well interview a lion.
How long does this effect last?
Yeah, we'll see about that. I'm sure you are the way you are for a reason. You're not wrong about that. You know the answer already. Dr. Drain needs me. I am what is missing in his own life.
No. Oh no, I don't have the option. Wait, I cannot select any option.
I am his hidden strength. I am his true essence. He is nothing without me, which he already realizes.
That will be, I mean, there's should know. Disqualifying the positive. I'm hiding his trait. I'm his true essence. He's nothing without me, which he already realizes. I think he's disqualifying the positive. Like, he's saying, like, the other guy, Dr. Drain, is trash, and therefore he needs Luridus. His name, I forgot how to spell how to pronunciate his name. I'm just going to say Luridus. It sounds funny here. Lord Luridus. I'm gonna go with Luridus because how's the way he acts. I think it is qualifying the possibility. I mean, he's also labeling. He's thinking black and white, like, if he's not like me, then he's nothing. Disqualifying positive?
You're
Yeah!
forgetting something. A lot of who you are is because of Dr. Drain.
Yeah.
You know that fella denies himself a lot, and you do all them things he refrains from.
Yeah.
Besides, didn't he make that plasma you sprung from?
Yeah, you depend on him. Yeah, bitch. Without Dr. Drain, he will be nothing. He's nothing.
Do you know? You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
Very well. I'll give the little twerp his credit. He did bring me into existence, and what a wonderful existence it is.
I'm perfect.
Were you aware that vampires possess absolutely no gag reflex? I can prove it.
We don't?
I don't mess with my clients.
Don't?
But I'm not your client. That little rat man in tweed is. Of course he would deny himself the pleasure.
You are my client. By my hand that holds a gun pointing at you, you're now my client.
You hear him talk about what he should do, but the sad creature cannot do those things. He should give in to me, and thanks to you, he has begun to. Come on now, you're really countering his shoulds with your shoulds? I think that proves there ain't no such thing as a should everyone agrees on.
Should doesn't exist. Should is a lie. Should is betrayal. Never say should.
But my shoulds are so much more entertaining. His have only bred him hundreds of years of pathetic existence.
My traumas are more entertaining. I heard that like my traumas are more entertaining, therefore it makes me funnier.
Well, that don't make a damn bit of difference. I bet there are vampires a hell of a lot more depraved than you who think you should be doing things differently.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you must introduce me. If there are holes I don't know about, I should very much like to know where they are.
We're talking about holes?
There. How old are you anyway?
Yeah, good question.
Dr. Drain's been summoning me for 14 years now.
Oh, you're just a newborn boy.
Oh, things are starting to make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
You certainly sound like a 14-year-old. The transformation has already begun. I will subsume him. His body and his mind will belong to me completely, and Dr. Drain will cease to be.
Control fallacy?
You're awful confident about that. But I got bad news for you. You don't control Dr. Drain. He controls you.
Heh.
Oh, darling. The little doctor controls nothing at all, least of all himself. Make no mistake. He shall be mine.
Ah.
Oh, yeah? And how do you know that?
Yeah. How sure?
I know the little wretch far better than you do. He hasn't changed in centuries. Was he in therapy then? No. Only in the modern age do we make do with such delusional exercises.
Delusional
So
exercises.
not everything he does is predictable. I don't think you got a good reason to be so confident.
Yeah, fuck you.
Are you trying to fill my head with doubts? Do you even think that such a thing is possible?
I can fill your head with bullets.
There is no such thing as doubt for beings such as we. We live or we die. That's all. And I will live.
Bro, just because you die doesn't mean that you know everything. Come on.
I notice a funny way you and Dr. Drain talk about each other.
Yeah.
As though you're totally different people. You really think that's true? Have you spoken with our pathetic little doctor?
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't drink real blood. That's why he's so weak.
What the fuck is wrong with drinking not real blood?
Hold on, how's he even alive if he's not drinking blood?
Oh, right, good question.
Oh, the little ball of shame didn't tell you. He's not even a vampire. He drinks that synthetic trash he produces instead of real blood.
Oh. Oh, he's vegan. It literally said he's vegan. Okay, Dr. Rain is vegan. Okay. He drinks, the little brand didn't tell you, he's not a vampire. He drinks that synthetic, I'm gonna save, I need to save because a lot of things is happening here. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna save, got the sexy band here. He drinks a thing that produces instead of real blood. He is bringing down the doctor just because he's vegan. That is not good. Another show. Is this qualifying the positive, maybe?
You can't just discount everything about Dr. Drain just because he doesn't drink fresh blood. The guy's managed to live for 430 years.
Yeah.
He's got to be doing something right.
Yeah, boy.
Besides, let's say you get your wish and everyone just becomes vampire food. Where are you gonna get blood when everyone's dead?
True.
Well, you raise a valid point. Perhaps I'll start a mortal farm. Yes, that's it.
They'll walk on all fours and be completely naked at all times.
No, boy, that's a sex dungeon.
I'll milk them each day and raise stud mortals.
I'll milk them. I'll milk them. I'll milk them every day. No, I thought of the human farm. I thought the human farm.
Oh, this has possibilities. Why, thank you, darling. Brilliance can come from such unlikely places. Oh, dang, I wish I hadn't mentioned it.
Yeah.
Why so shy, darling? You must have more experience than the dear doctor. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a 400-year-old virgin. If it weren't for me, his cock would have shriveled up like a raisin.
I think I'm gonna surprise you, Lord, whatever you're calling yourself, but I think you're right. Dr. Drain does need you.
Lord Luridurus?
Like it or not, you need him too.
How very bloody dare you? What possible use could I have for a little turd like him?
Lord Luridurus. Lord Luridus. No, I'm not saying his name properly, but it's so funny. Well, I believe. How dare you? What possible use could I have for a little troll like him? Maybe he's not fair to thinking, like he only sees bad things about the men, and he's disqualifying everything that has positive about the men. I think he's disqualifying the positive. No, come on.
Little turd. This Lord Lourdes is using quite colorful language to describe
Labeling?
How very not at all, long as you keep calling him names. You keep thinking of him as being a turd, and that's all he's gonna be. I admit, Dr. Drain might have a thing or two to learn from you, but he ain't gonna learn as long as you keep antagonizing him.
Oh, come now. The little worm likes it. He is far better at hating Dr. Drain than I am, and I find him entirely loathsome.
Is Dr. Drain, like, sleeping right now, or?
Then you ain't giving him room to grow. How
Yeah.
would you feel if someone just called you an animal?
I am an animal, pure and perfect. I don't care what anyone thinks of me.
I bet if I say something bad about him, he will care.
Vampires ain't animals.
Yeah, boy.
Not even the worst of us.
I'm not an animal.
The moment we learned to talk and reason, living like beasts was out the window.
Yeah.
What a strange creature you are. You dress like a buffoon, but speak like a philosopher.
Thanks?
The buffoon is the more admirable of the two. At least he's honest. You and Dr. Drain lie and lie and lie to justify your existence. It's ridiculous to suggest that I need him. What could I possibly need him for?
The body, the liquid that he drinks, literally everything.
When I tire, I sleep. When I lust, I fuck. When I thirst, I kill. As it should be.
There it is again, that simple thinking and them shoulds that are only yours. Come the hell on. You think we vampires should just go on autopilot? Fuck, sleep, kill, repeat?
I mean, humans kind of do the same thing.
Well, naturally, we should ensure that those things are fun. Otherwise, what's the point in doing them? That's it right there. I agree with you entirely. About time. I'll remove my clothing then. Or perhaps I'll remove yours.
Hey, stop.
Not so fast. You're missing the point. If we're doing these things because they're fun, well, everybody's got their own idea of fun. That's our human experience at work. Like me, for instance. I'm more of a high intimacy kind of lover.
Yeah. You should just be like, boom, close out.
Oh, boff. You managed to make even delightful things seem so heinous.
I'm only speaking the truth. What makes you so damn sure you know what being a vampire is anyway? Why do you think you've got it all figured out?
Lie to yourself all you like, darling. We're all alike. I know what you crave. Oh, that poor mortal had a family. Who gives a damn? I'm thirsty. That poor mortal must consume in order to live, and so must I. He simply pretends not to enjoy it. I don't need to do any such thing. I love to kill. I love the taste of blood. Why would I love it if it weren't the only way to live?
Whenever there's this red aura, it means that I had to select an option. Therefore, but there's no option here. I don't know if it is because I don't have that, I didn't select the proper weapons. So, therefore, none of these are correct.
Point is, you're gonna get real fucking bored if you don't find a reason to do what you're doing.
Do you think I need a purpose? That's a mortal concern. I don't need a fucking legacy. I need blood. The only thing I should do is what I was made to do.
It is a bit sad that Lord Luridus has such a limited view of what a vampire can be, isn't it, Samuel?
Do you think I need a purpose? That's a mortal concern. I don't need a fucking legacy. I need blood. The only thing I should do is what I was made to do.
Oh, should. Whatever I see I read should is a should.
You're just as bad as Dr. Drain with all them should statements. He keeps talking about what he shouldn't do, and you keep talking about what you should do. You both act so damn sure of yourselves. You're so damn sure blood is all you need.
Did I forget to mention all the fucking?
Yep.
No, but hombre, you live forever. Food and sex is enough for animals. They got short lives. They get threatened and they die real quick.
Yeah.
I know a lot of vampires who live like animals, and every single one of them is lost. Like him or not, Dr. Drain is your reason for living. Hell, if he didn't make this plasma stuff, you'd still be buried deep somewhere in his head.
Oh.
You. Dr. Drain is a pathetic little liar, and I will destroy him. That's what he wants. Then I'll come for you.
If you're gonna kill me, you'd better be a quicker draw than I am.
Yes, son! Do it!
You wanna try your luck, compadre?
No need. I do thirst, though, and I smell something downstairs. I smell mortals and virgin.
Chad, run away! Hide!
Delicious. You've been holding out on me, cowboy.
Chad, he managed to smell you! Run! Hide! I'll distract him, don't worry.
You can drink what's in that bottle till Dr. Drain comes back. I ain't letting the likes of you near them people.
Yeah, Sam and I will protect you, Chad, don't worry.
At least you're aware enough to know that I am a ravenous beast.
No, if I want to have all the tools to fuck this man. I mean to... to heal him. When I meant fuck, I mean to fucking make him shut the fuck up and stop being an asshole. Like, no, you already clipped that, didn't you? Yeah, it's gone. Like, why would I explain myself? Fuck. Fuck.
And beast that I am, I must kill.
Oh boy, again.
You will do no such thing to my mortals. Restrain yourself.
Andy!
Oh, now who is this beautiful morsel?
Damn, this boy is always horny.
I am far older than any blood you have ever tasted, whelp. Do not dare to think you can overpower me.
Oh boy, this is... Bro, this got...
Don't threaten me with a good time, daddy.
I will keep this poor animal contained, Samuel. You did excellent work in handling him. Deserve some rest. I will meet with you later.
If you're sure.
Do not worry. I have no need to hurt.
Oh shit.
Well, now I'm just disappointed.
All right, Andy. I'll talk to you later. And Lord Lurid, or whatever your name is, think about what we talked about, huh? Dr. Drain's got something you need.
Oh, Vom, get out of here already.
Not you two.
Oh shit! Oh shit got real! Oh boy, he got in front of us!
Tornation. Barely walked out of that one alive. I thought therapy was just talking.
Damn! Andy got in the way! Oh boy! Dr. Drain transformed into Lord Luridus. Lord Luridus. During our session today, that dude has got some issues. Luridus hates Dr. Drain and Drain hates him. Luridus loves what Drain rejects, blood and sex. Luridus believes in acting like our animal self without apology. Where Drain is scientific, Luridus is unscientific. Luridus is extremely confident. I gotta talk to Dr. Drain about where this Lord Luridus comes from and to see if I can get these two fellas speaking the same language. I said Dr. Luridus a lot of times, it sounds funny.
I could use a drink.
Oh boy.
If it isn't the Lone Ranger.
Hey, Crimson.
You look a little down, cowboy. Have a shot.
I don't mind if I do.
Rough one tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that. My client went a little feral. Tried to attack me.
He almost killed everyone here as well.
That ain't good. I hope you booted their ass out.
Well, here's the thing. He wasn't himself. The fella, he can't stand being a vampire, so the vampire comes out in nasty ways.
Isn't illegal to talk about the personal and sensitive data of your clients? Like, you cannot just go down to a bar and say, yeah, today I had to inspect this patient and I inspected this and I do that. I think that is illegal.
Don't put yourself into too much danger, cowboy. Cleaning up a pile of ashes isn't my idea of a good night.
That is private information, boy. You cannot just go around telling people what you did today with those people in private.
So what? He just went and turned into a monster?
Yes.
More or less. Went from a restrained fella to a hedonist beast.
How do you think you handled it?
50-50. I don't want to say yes or no. I just in the middle way. I wasn't pretty well. I wasn't poorly either. Like 50-50. I'm gonna go with pretty well.
I think I did all right. Well, the way I figure it, he's still desperate for help, even if he doesn't act like it.
Yeah.
I can see why Andy likes you. A heart's still beating in there.
I'm his favorite vampire.
I'm a creature of the night too. I just want to help my kin.
People like talking to you, cowboy. They can't help sharing their lives with you. Whatever it is about you, folks are always going to prefer talking to you over killing you.
Not today, boy.
I surely do hope you're right.
Today they were trying to kill me.
You know my big secret already. I wouldn't have told it to you if I didn't believe in you.
Ah, am I your second favorite vampire?
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Crimson. I'm humbled.
Quit it with the aw shucks stuff.
Oh,
Now you're just trying to be cute.
oh.
And making success visit.
Reinhard!
Oh, hey, it's my little buddies. How's it going, kids?
Bad.
I'm sorry to hear that, Maxie. What's going on?
Make some room, Kinder. I've got customers to serve. Go talk in the kink room.
Again with the king room.
Would you like to chat in the kink room, Maxie?
I would like that very much.
So what's going on, Maxie?
We're back in the king room. No good things happen in the king room.
My boss yelled at me today and made me sad.
Oh.
Well, what happened?
Someone injected a malicious SQL query into our API and used it to execute code. We did not have our queries parameterized, so they were able to drop the user table entirely.
I did understand everything that you said, Maxi. I did not understand.
Developers that this would happen, but I got all of the blame.
I absolutely understand everything you said, and I'm not pretending I understand it.
That sounds like a real mess, Maxie.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the time I forgot to lock the gate on a cattle drive. By morning, every last cow was gone, just like your user table thing. Maybe your boss was hopping mad, but I bet next time they'll listen to you.
Am I the only one who is now aroused?
Yes.
No, Reinhardt, I am also aroused.
Okay, get on over here and pass me some neck.
Boys! I don't think using a vampire as a stress relief is a good idea, neither. I don't think the vampire will like that. I think we're doing this. Clickety thinkety, clicky.
Is it in yet?
I'm just getting ready.
I missed. Blue beans. Blue.
Dang it, I'm just about...
Why must you tease me?
Oh, don't be angry at me. I had a rough day. Come on, blue.
Oh no, I have only...
Seems you're safer than me than you should be.
Oh, fuck. Come on, blue. This is blue. Blue.
I feel as though all my worries have been sucked away.
Don't get horny.
I am well acquainted with this.
And you will be once more.
I think that's my cue to get to my coffin.
You scared the American away, Maxie.
I suppose I am a very bad girl.
I'm not going to say it.
All right, I'm out. Bedtime for Sam. See you kids later.
Bye, bye, boys. Nope, not saying it, guys.
Samuel, greetings.
Are you alive, Andy? Do you get scratched? Do you get punched in the face? Did you have to punch him in the back?
Oh, hey, Andy.
What is wrong, my friend? You don't seem your chipper American self.
Yesterday, I wanted to shoot that boy into the head, and I couldn't have the chance to do it.
I guess I ain't too happy to be seeing tonight's client. I'm still feeling the tongue lashing she gave me last time.
She? Oh no, we got the French! Oh, we got the Isabella de Ist. I'm probably saying that wrong. Thinks her life was meaningless because motherland is meaningless too. Apparently, this rise of the space walker movie set her off. Extremely high-minded. Major issues with her former husband. Thinks most people are corrupt, especially menfolk. Used to be a devout Catholic, not so much anymore. Likes to be in control, maybe a lot of control fantasies. Next time I'll dig into the family stuff. Seems there's a lot of anger in there. She has family issues. She has daddy issues, mommy issues. Has all the issues. She's...
Ah, yes, the Senora d'Este. She
D'Este.
certainly has a way with words.
But in French, you don't supposed to say the E at the end unless it has an accent, right?
It ain't that. It's just this sense I get. Like she thinks I can be a certain way just because she tells me to.
She got the French.
Aha. At least that makes her core distortion clear, doesn't it? You know what it is, of course.
Oh shit, the control facilities?
That lady's got control fallacy.
I do not know this term, wazoo,
Wasu.
but you are correct.
I don't know wasu what it means either.
A woman who chooses immortality so that she can ensure her family makes the correct decisions probably has some control issues.
And taking out her stress on me.
Do not take her criticisms too much to heart, my friend. You are simply a convenient target, an element within her control.
Yeah, she's angry and she sends all the angry to me.
That still don't make it much fun.
I will not deny that Senora d'Este is a confrontational client, but take her presence as a gift, however you can.
Last time we got a really confrontational client.
A woman so powerful in her time has much to teach us.
Oh
You
boy.
have all the tools you need at your disposal to help her. Consider your approach.
Oh boy. Oh god. Isabella, the signora di este. The signora di este. Oh, the signora di... Oh, oh no. Oh. Okay, so we have to like... She has the labeling. Not further to think it is qualifying the positive, and I think that's it. I don't. I want to use the shoots. Oh, on the last boy, I never used the Nosferatu thingy. On the last patient, I didn't use even once this one. So I bet I had to select one of the new ones. Just because she saw the Star Wars movie doesn't mean that all the movies are bad. Maybe that is emotional reasoning. Personalization, I don't remember. Oh, personalization was that whenever you feel guilty for one action that you do, that you think like everything around you happens because you did one thing. I'm gonna go with the new one. I'm gonna go with emotional reasoning because last patient you didn't use any Nosferatu thinking, like any of it. So I do want to try this new emotional reasoning. I think she's going to be needing this one. Personalization, I don't feel like she did something in her life that complains. And she always complains about someone else. She never complains about herself. And the shoot, I mean, might have to use the shoot you hear. The shoot is such a good one. But she has the control fallacy. She has labeling. She disqualifies the positive. Overgeneralization. What was overgeneralization? The Overwatch thingy. Oh, I don't remember. What was the... Oh, it would be great to be able to check the notebook here because I don't remember overgeneralization. Also, we have a lot of distortions to unlock yet. Look at all the spaces we have in here. Oh boy. Overgeneralization. The Overwatch. Oh fuck. Wait, let me load. Oh, it doesn't let me, motherfucker. Emotional reasoning. I'm gonna pick up shoot.
Alright, I think I'm ready.
I'm gonna wait, let me read. I don't remember all of them. Cognitive distortions, personalization, Overwatch. Yes, Overwatch. If we take one of two experiences and then we assume the future predicts it. Oh, and the personalization was often we assume things happen because of us. Heck, we often do. That's why we get into personalization. Wrongly linking external events to ourselves. Yes, that was the one. Disqualifying the positive. Emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how happy we are, feelings alone don't. Should we go with emotional damage with her? Because she feels that the movie is bad, or maybe like art is bad, therefore it means that it's bad. Oh boy, I'm gonna load. This one, the last one, right? Today. Oh my god, it's already 18. It's already midnight. Look at that. It's 17th of November, 18th of November. Oh boy, we're already past midnight. Oh boy. I can hear my mother also saying go the fuck to sleep, but they cannot say that because this is way in the past.
At least you have all the tools you need at your disposal to help her. Consider your approach.
We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna go with it. I don't know if it actually does this one. Labeling, disqualification. What was the Overwatch? Fuck! I don't remember the Overwatch. Emotional. Just because she feels bad or she feels disgusted, she thinks that the movie is disgusting. Personalization. Overstimulation is like. Fuck! I don't remember. Oh, let me.
All right, I think I'm ready.
Fuck! I need to. It would be so nice to write this down. Okay, let me give me one more load. The one more load, and we're going.
Aha. At least that makes her core distortion clear, doesn't it? You know what it is, of course.
The shoots. Oh, I should put the shoots. Disqualifying personalization. We often assume things happen because of us. Okay. It's when we act like a feeling represented Overwatch. Is when we take one of two experiences. Oh, okay. This is when we have one of two experiences and we assume that the future is going to be like that. Emotion when we reason our emotions to the real world, and the other one was that personalization when we think happens because of us. Okay, I think I'm ready.
That
I do not know this term.
and taken out.
Do not take her criticism.
That still don't.
I will not deny that a woman so you have all the tools you need at your disposal to help her. Consider your approach.
Okay. I think I remember. Emotionals, the shoots, the labeling, and disqualifying the thingy. I'm not going to put this here because she might have one bad experience with a movie and therefore she thinks that the rest of the art is dead because of that movie. No, this is because of her. No, this one. But which I should replace? She has labeling, emotional reasoning, the shoots, and disqualifying the positives. Oh, I wanna add this one as well. Does she have emotional reasoning? Like, just because she feels that this movie is bad, therefore the movie is bad? Maybe because she has family issues. Therefore, her emotions are being reflected on her family issues as well. But the overgeneralization is that she had one or two bad experiences, therefore she thinks that the rest of the experiences that she's going to have are going to be just as bad as the one she had once. Let me drink water. Okay. Emotional reasoning should. I don't know if I should get rid of the shoots. But again, she could be like, everyone should admire this type of art and everyone should say this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't see her so much saying the shoots. Labeling, disqualifying the positive. I'm gonna risk it. And just in case I can load, but I think the shoots is a really strong one because everyone's saying shoots. But I'm gonna add this one.
All right.
I will leave you to meditate. I know you can.
I think I'm ready. And here she comes. A deep breath.
I'm ready.
Howdy, Senora. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Senora.
Liar.
You are as pleased to see me as I am to see you, therapist.
Oh, this bitch.
We're gonna get straight into it, huh?
Yep.
All right, lay it on me. Why ain't you happy to see me?
Because you are a worm.
Can I shoot her? Please. Please give me the option.
Yeah, I've been called a lot worse. You're gonna need to be more specific than that, senor.
Yeah, come on.
You are a worm because of the way you wriggled into my mind the last time we spoke, leaving behind loathsome doubts.
Deep breath.
The only reason I am here is to confront you for your beastly behavior.
Deep breath.
I come to you in crisis, and you suggest that I am the cause of my own woe. Aren't you supposed to help me?
Deep breath.
Senora, you came in here telling me that Art is dead. How am I supposed to help you with that?
I don't know. But telling me that my existence has been a complete waste of time is not comforting.
I definitely don't remember saying that, senora.
Yep.
What I said is that you ain't gonna change the world for anyone. But that doesn't mean your work wasn't worth anything. That's what I call...
I should be paying attention. Control fallacy.
That's what I call a control fallacy. Senora, you're one person. One powerful, intelligent, and talented person. But one out of billions.
Yeah, like me.
You can't expect to reach everyone. Doesn't matter how good the art you produce is.
And it doesn't matter how many social medias you post your content.
It ain't gonna help a fellow like me who grew up without ever having heard the name Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. I would say Michelangelo.
Michelangelo? Who is Michelangelo?
The guy what painted the Sistine Chapel. Michelangelo.
Michelangelo did no such thing. Perhaps you are thinking of a man from New Jersey, or a turtle. It is Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Senora, you want to talk about wasting time? What's using me as a punching bag doing for you?
Very well. I will speak plainly. I am angry with you, Mr. Waltz.
See, we're wasting time. I should be using you as a punch bag.
Yes, perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain, but to think that much of it was. This is most horrifying.
Perhaps, okay, this is a complicated one, so I think this is an emotional reasoning, because she says she was angry. Yes, perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain, but to think that much of it was this person was... Oh no.
Listen carefully, Samuel. It is not only truth that harms the Senora, but also the way she perceives truth.
So,
Yes,
she's
perhaps
spoiling the
not
voice.
all-
Oh,
Listen carefully, Samuel. It is
overgeneralization?
Not all I did.
I don't know. Labeling?
Maybe it'd help if we looked at that wording you used. A waste of time, effort, and pain.
Oh, she labeled the situation she did.
Even if you didn't achieve your goals in them efforts, you can't just say they were a waste of time. Now, if you were sitting in bed for 400 years watching bad TV, then I might agree with you.
A disgusting notion. I am already dead. I do not need my mind to actively decompose by watching Batflix's latest trash.
Hey, she also watches Batniks.
So maybe let's reserve waste of time for trash, huh? I can see why it'd be upsetting to see something you put a lot of effort into not work out.
It is more than upsetting. It is devastating. I did not just fail to bring the understanding of true beauty into the world, I failed to bring it to my own familia. I watched them die, Mr. Walls. It was not the physical death that caused me the greatest pain, but the spiritual death. They had no care for the Gonzaga name nor the Deste name. Despite my sacrifice and all my efforts, they pissed away my legacy.
Longaisha is your husband's last name?
Ooh boy, sounds like there's a lot to unpack here.
Mm.
It is a dark and painful story, Mr. Walls. A story where my greatest joy turns to ash, and I was powerless to stop it.
My last name was Walls? Sorry, I'm ignoring the most important thing. So your family?
When last we met, did I tell you about my son?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Federico.
Federico.
Ah, my dear Federico. My little clown, my delicate artist, my beautiful boy.
My boy.
I suffered for him, Mr. Walls. I put up with my husband, Frankie, and all his brutishness, all his licentiousness. All for Federico.
All for Federico.
I raised him to be intelligent and clever, to understand the gentle arts and philosophy. I raised him to be a despot.
And then he became a YouTuber.
But for all my efforts, I could not cool his Gonzaga blood. And it persisted for a century, to the ruin of our house.
That is a control fallacy?
I hate to break it to you, senor, but every kid's got two parents, whether they know them or not. And kids have got minds of their own.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that we are trapped by our blood. What was my destiny as a girl?
Just literally talk about your family's blood.
Men of my time said it was to be servile and docile, a political pawn.
A political pawn.
What saved me from that fate? Knowledge, study, an appreciation of art, music, history, and literature. In the same way, I should have been able to save my son.
See? Oh boy, I should have used the shoots. Oh, come on, let me use them. I should have been able to save my son, but I don't have fucking option. I think I'm going to load and have the options again. But which one should replace? I'm gonna replace it with the overgeneralization because I think we're not using that one. Okay, let me save and load. Save it. No. Put it here. Let's return, and then we click load, and then which place are you loading? I didn't tell you which one. No! Let me load! There we go. We have the shoots. Oh, I don't remember the other ones. Fuck, I have short-term memory. There we go. So we have the shoots, the emotional, the labeling, the shoots, and disqualifying the positive. I'll never be able to get all of them, I think. Immature reasoning, labeling, should, and disqualifying positive. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one.
I think I'm ready. And here she comes.
Deep breath.
We're gonna get
A big call.
Yeah, I've been called.
You are the only. I come.
Senor,
I don't.
I definitely what I said. That's what I call one power. You can't expect it ain't gonna happen.
Michael and
The guy, what
Michael.
senor?
Very well. Yes. Perhaps not all I did was a waste of time, effort, and pain. But to think that much of it was. This is most horrifying.
I don't remember which is this one. Labeling?
It'd help if we looked at that word and you use. Even if you were
A discuss.
so maybe let's. I can.
It is. I did not. I watched. They had no.
Oh boy.
It is a dark. When last we met.
No, I don't think so.
Fed.
I'm skipping. Okay, we didn't.
All my efforts, I could not cool his Gonzaga blood, and it persisted for a century to the ruin.
Control fallacy. I kind of remember.
Of what saved me in the same way.
I should be able to save my son. Yes, we know this one, woman. I'm gonna write this one and return, and we have the shoots.
Why do you think you should have been able to save your son?
Good question.
I was his mother. If I did not save him, who could?
Himself?
I'm not saying someone
A
else.
therapist?
I'm saying
A
the
doctor?
responsibility to save your son, that you should save him, doesn't line up with the truth. It ain't some kind of destiny for one person to save another.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was not my destiny to save my son.
Oh.
But my failure did not end with my darling Federico. I was only 153 when the once great Gonzaga house surrendered all its honor to the hated Spanish.
Not the Spanish!
I
The Spanish Inquisition!
useless as a statue, as the Gonzaga name burned in the war of the Mantuan succession.
Nobody expected the Spanish Inquisition. I stood a useless statue. A Gonzaga name burned in war. Stopping war, the hated Spanish Inquisition. War. Good
What's
question.
this war of the Mantuan succession all about?
Do you know nothing of history at all? Oh, very well. It all began because my fool of a great-great-grandson, Vincenzo II, did not listen to me. Instead of dutifully procreating with his wife, he decided to impregnate mistresses.
I had a client before that he was also patient with the impregnation process.
When he ate himself into the grave, the line of succession was broken, and the French and Spanish swarmed upon my home like cockroaches. I killed a great many of them myself, but it was not enough. Eventually, the Gonzaga lands were given away to both countries. Of course, this is common knowledge. I would have had your tutors beaten.
I don't think they get allowed to do that now.
Senora, the only tutors I ever had showed up after eating a can of baked beans.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Disgusting! The stopping war?
So wait, there's a whole ass war going on and you're supposed to stop it?
Yeah.
How's that work?
How are you supposed to do
I
it?
gave up my humanity to guide my familia through the ages. If I could not do that, what was the point of becoming undead?
That is the... I gave up humanity, I gave up everything so I can get... If I don't know what the point of becoming undead. That is a control fallacy?
Senor, being a vampire gives us a lot of powers, but it doesn't give us the power to control a single human being, let alone a whole dynasty of them.
I can do that, I can control chats. Chat, say that you love me. What? Why you're typing bottom? Well, I'm getting into that.
When the heck have we
I'm
ever
practicing.
listened to our
No, I'm kidding, I
betters?
love you guys.
I ain't no historian, but I know enough to know people are liable to making the same mistakes over and over again. Humans have got that whole pesky free will thing that makes them do dumb things.
Yeah, they do them things.
Perhaps you are correct. Stupidity is inevitable.
Yeah.
I understand what you are trying to do, Mr. Walls.
The humans has the stupid.
What am I trying to do, Senora?
You are trying to tell me that I've been living a lie for more than 400 years.
Maybe.
I ain't doing anything like that, Senora.
Do not fret, peasant. We are
Peasant.
in agreement. I have been living a lie. We all have. As I told you last time, I know my own foolishness. But time has not made my mortal concerns fade. In my mind, I know that virtue, love, chastity, wisdom, honor, these kinds of words were created by men to make us supplicant.
Virtud.
But, fool that I am, I still love the idea of virtue. I have loved it ever since I was a child.
Emotional damage?
The Senora seems to rely on insults when people do not meet her standards, including herself.
So when people doesn't meet her standards, she insults herself.
But, fool that I am, I
The
still
qualifying
love
the
the idea
positive?
of virtue.
I don't know!
She seems to rely on insults when people do not meet her standards.
But, fool that I am, I still love the idea of virtue. I have loved it ever since I was a child.
I don't know! I'm trying everyone.
It
Leave it,
ain't
Ling.
foolish to have ideals, Senora. Wanting to better ourselves is maybe the thing that makes us human.
Oh!
Perhaps. But whose better do we strive toward? That I follow the better of old perverts is what makes me foolish.
The puppet.
Senora, people have been following the ideals of old perverts for thousands of years. Why are you a fool?
Do not mistake, Mr. Walls. We are all fools.
We all got the stupid.
Oh, well, that's better then.
Mind your tone. I will tolerate a fool, but not an impertinent one.
You just call yourself a fool!
As I was saying, my folly was to fall in love with these ideals as a child. I used to love all the tales of Roman mythology. I saw myself in all the goddesses. I saw my strength and chastity in Diana. In Minerva, my wisdom.
She's
In
smiling.
Venus, I saw my timeless beauty and romantic nature.
She's smiling. I never thought she could be able to smile.
Romantic nature.
Romantic nature, what a wretched parrot I hear. Do not look at me so. Yes, I was a romantic.
A romantic.
Until reality came crashing down upon me. Look at this painting I had commissioned.
I had to censor the nipples. Yeah, just censor them. Censor the nipples. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to censor the nipples. Let me. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna censor it like this. Yeah, no nipples here. Look at my art. This is art. In my art.
Oh, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking.
Yeah.
You may appreciate my beauty, peasant, but do not let your eyes linger upon my once supple body over long. But look closer and you will see that even this art is a lie. This is the dream of a foolish girl. To be enjoined in pure romantic love with a handsome warrior. I believed so hard, Mr. Walls, that I thought I could make it true. But this handsome man is not Frankie. This is Frankie.
Oh!
But Vulcan.
Well, he's got some abs.
Yes, I did not shy from truth. But see how love's aim goes.
Frankie looks good, that's all you need to know.
See the grapes behind him, for the drunkard is never far from. See how he flails helplessly, as if begging a true warrior to put a sword in his belly.
Oh, okay.
I'm sensing we've got some work to do around your husband.
Yeah, we need to talk about your husband.
Whatever gave you that impression? The man was created solely to crush my view of the world and my place in it. Naturally, I might have some issues around him.
I don't have the option. Fuck it.
I now believe that Frankie was the truest man I ever met. That is what broke my heart. I maintained the illusion that he was my Mars because that is what I needed. I was not ready to face the truth. Oh, but I knew. Even as a 15-year-old girl, I knew. But I could not accept that I was married to the legendary penetrator of Mantua.
Yes, let's talk about the penetrator. Yes,
Is it
that.
any wonder that I prefer the lie of Virtu? Is it any wonder that I still prefer to believe it? Problem
Oh,
is
come on.
men. You are all weak animals who would give
No, I prefer
Where I
men's.
think it's coming from.
Comparing people to gods?
You're comparing people to gods,
Yeah.
including yourself. Frankie weren't never going to be Mars. You weren't never going to be Venus.
Yeah.
You weren't born out of no shell.
Yeah.
And you will never be anything but a peasant.
Heck, Senora, I'll be as surprised as anyone if I get invited to a high society dinner. I can tell I'm hitting a sore spot, but maybe that means that's what we've got to focus on.
Yeah.
I do not like you, Sam Walls. But you are correct. I betray my own purity of spirit with my anger.
Oh?
But I say, why should we not aim to be like the gods? Humanity is not worth preserving when we are such petty creatures.
Because gods doesn't exist. And they can also bleed. Oh, come on.
Senora has a rather dim view of humanity in all its imperfection.
But I say, why should we not aim to be like the gods? Humanity is not worth preserving.
Disqualifying
when we are
positive?
Wait just a minute there, Senora. Humanity ain't worth preserving? I say you're wrong. Damn wrong. Look at yourself.
Yeah, look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. It's so ugly.
Look at
You cannot. You're a vampire. You cannot look at yourself.
You brought some of the finest art ever produced into existence.
Yeah.
You ran your own city, which is something I'm pretty sure Venus never did.
Yeah.
I suppose that is true.
It is true.
Our mortal concerns seem so pedestrian, though.
Senora, humanity is all we've got. Even if we're immortal, every word we're speaking is a result of our humanity. Yeah, we make a lot of mistakes, and some of us sound like peasants. But all that messiness is worth something. It makes us who we are. Senora, I don't think you're a goddess.
Oh.
I think you're way more interesting and impressive, because you're real.
Well, you have great wisdom for a peasant, Sam. And your kerchief is a fetching shade of red that matches your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thanks, Senora. Let's focus on you, though. What happens if you're not that perfect goddess?
Yeah.
I suppose I have always felt that if I could not live to my ideals, I would be left with nothing. I would be discarded like Frankie's mistresses and die of some sex. Oh, Mr. Walls, I know you speak the truth. I wielded great strength in an age where women were not respected. But I alone feel the weight of my family's collapse. So I feel responsible for it.
Controversy? Oh, come
Does
on.
Senora Deste's feeling of responsibility for her family?
But I alone feel
Yeah,
the
she
weight
feels
of my
responsibility
family's
for family
collapse.
show.
So I feel
Should?
responsible.
Does Senora Deste's feeling...
Emotionals?
It's a lot to bear, Senora. But that weight you're carrying doesn't mean you're the one destined to carry the weight.
This sounds like some of that excellent peasant wisdom of yours. Please explain.
What I'm saying is that feeling you've got doesn't create truth. You feel that you have ultimate responsibility for your family, but that feeling doesn't make it so.
Yes, I see. No one gave me this responsibility other than myself.
There we go.
That's exactly it, Senora.
Good, Senora.
But I was the only person capable of preserving my family, Sam. That is what makes my failure so poignant.
Poignant. Poignant. That is a new word. But I was the only one person capable of preserving my family. I feel like I should, but
Senora,
as control.
what if you weren't the only person capable of preserving your family? What if no one person was?
I don't know. I never considered such a thing.
Well, try to consider it now. What if you accepted that whatever was going to happen to your family was going to happen?
You sound like a Calvinist.
Never mind with the labeling for now. How would you feel if you knew nobody can control what happened to the Gonzaga house?
Good question.
I think I would feel relieved.
Senora, whatever happened to your family, fault never belonged to you. You were the one who named yourself responsible. No one else did. Look at who you are. And I think you can be damned impressed at who that lady is.
Wow.
Damn you.
Too late, Senora. Look, let's wrap up tonight, huh? I think you did great. You probably got some stuff to think about.
Oh boy.
Yes. Thank you, Sam. I will see you in a month.
Yes.
Of course, Senora. I'm looking forward to it.
Goodbye, Sam.
It appears you have an admirer.
We managed to make her smile. We saw her emotions of her.
Oh, shucks.
I think Isabella this day has liked fewer than 5 people in her hundreds of years of existence, and you are one of them. Remember, though, that romantic entanglements between a therapist and client are absolutely forbidden, in case you are tempted.
No, I'm not tempted at all. No,
Come on now, Andy. I ain't gonna do anything like that.
no, I have higher standards.
Of course, should the mind wander into fantasy, that is entirely acceptable.
No, Andy. No.
You're
Bye,
just
Andy.
with me now.
Andy.
I could not help it. It's rather cute. The First Lady of the Renaissance and humble cowboy Samuel Walls. Quite a picture, isn't it?
I knew it's Andy. You're a bad
Okay,
boy.
that's it. I'm getting a drink.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Samuel. Please, drink. Ask Crimson for the Royal Virgin. It's my very best. I think you deserve it.
A royal virgin?
Yeah, whatever. You have a good night, Andy.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
We're gonna get a royal version. Damn!
And I thought I had family problems.
We all have daddy issues. Okay, we really got into Senora's family issues today. There's a lot of them. She's hoping mad that they didn't meet her standards. Isabella died so she could control her family. It didn't work. Her husband and son were both major disappointments to her, especially her son. She really hates the Spanish. She doesn't gonna like me. Might be a little obsessed with her late husband's failings as a man. The Senora is still holding a lot of anger. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, though. Next time I'll see if I can't push a little more. Oh, and next boy I mentioned is Edmund. Also, do you guys remember there was once a lady here that just came by and say, "Hi, can you buy me?" and then left, and it has like a lot of eyes, and I thought she was like an angel or something. What the fuck about that?
I'll need me a Crimson special after that one.
Yeah.
Howdy, Crimson. Think you could fashion me up one of them blood cocktails?
I reckon so. Got a lot on your mind tonight, cowboy.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
thinking about family stuff. I got this client who's got some real tough family issues to go through, and it got me thinking about my own.
She didn't got the
family, at least.
She didn't just got the daddy issues. She got the mommy issues, the uncle issues, the son's issues, the grandpa issues. She got all the issues.
You got any family left?
I've got a great granddaughter kicking around apparently, but she's got no connection to this old cowpoke.
Sorry, I was drinking water, but I also got distracted. There's literally a spider hanging in mid-air. I know this is hanging from a spider web, but he's literally in mid-air. He's trying to reach to my PC. He managed to reach to my PC, but I don't know where it is now. I lost track of the spider. Okie dokie. Just don't get close to me, I won't kill you.
Not sure what she'd say if a man dressed like a cowboy introduced himself as her vampire relative from the 1800s.
I see your point. Sounds like you don't have many family problems then.
If they're dead, then no.
I reckon so. Family means a lot to my client, though. I hope my perspective.
You still might have to hang those problems.
She's handling her therapy so far.
Really well.
I think she's doing pretty well, honestly.
Yeah.
She spent a long time judging herself by her family's achievements, but I think she's starting to recognize the fruitlessness in that.
Oh boy.
Seems like you don't need her family to be able to give her some hope.
I suppose not. Rich family problems were never going to be my specialty anyway.
She has all the family members dead, and she still has the family issues.
You got family back home, Crimson?
You have family?
Yeah, I've got some family. We don't talk too much. I went a little wild after I got my diagnosis.
Oh.
They're not too fond of my lifestyle choices, but hey, at least I'm alive. And I get to hear them gossiping about how I don't age.
Well, you chose a good age to stop getting older. I often wish I weren't such a dusty old corpse, but death comes when it comes.
Sometimes he's still waiting for me to give him an opening.
Death always is. Pardon me for asking, but is there a reason you're choosing not to be a vampire?
I was having the same question.
There is, but I'm not talking about it tonight. A little mystery makes life a bit spicier, don't you think, cowboy?
I'm going to not be able, I won't be able to sleep tonight. I'll think about it every second of my life. I'll be thinking why Crimson didn't want to be turned into a vampire. I won't be able to sleep on it.
I wasn't trying to pry or nothing.
Bullshit. I know you're curious. Here, consolation prize.
Thank you.
But what is it?
Black Widow. Black stuff's just food coloring. Figured you were in the mood for a scary lady tonight.
I think the name of the drink already tells me where the source of this blood is.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. Think I'll take this to my coffin for a quiet night.
You do that, honey. And don't spill in Andy's coffin. He'll act like he's not mad, but you know he's mad.
I don't like eating on the bed. It's so uncomfortable. It's filled with crumbs and stuff. I prefer to like just eat watching a video or something and then go to bed.
Why should I be upset? What has happened has happened.
Not bad, cowboy. Get the hell out of here.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Okay, I'm going. See you later, Crimson.
Oh boy.
There we are. Gotta get me one of these fancy coffins for back home. Now, let's see. What am I in the mood for? I think I'm either gonna find a passage from Little Women that suits me, or I'm gonna watch Shemp get smacked in the head with a hot iron. Or I'm going to bed.
I should be going to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. here. Let's pick up an option, and then we go to bed. Read Little Woman or watch Shemp with head. Let's read a book. Last time we watched a bit.
The outcuts in my times of doubt. Somehow they got above it all and started exploring humanity. Now, where was that line? All right, here in chapter 8. I am angry nearly every day of my life, Joe. But I have learned not to show it. And I still hope to learn not to feel it. Though it may take me another 40 years to do so.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like the senora.
A senora, literally.
Wait too much longer, and then I'm not making it worse. Well, that's enough fun for one day. Good night, son. See you in hell.
Good night, son. Don't ever get close to me. Thank you. Oh boy, we did a lot with Senora.
Samuel, greetings. I believe you are seeing our actor friend tonight, are you not?
We are going to be seeing our actor friend in the next stream. Because right now, we managed to deal with a hot boy, with Lurirupu, and we managed to get this senora that we learned that she now hates Spanish, and she won't be able to, she won't like if I say something in Spanish. She will hate it pretty much, she will hate it really much. But we are going to be meeting our fellow actor with all the problems and all the issues on the next stream. Guys, Thank you so much for tuning into this stream. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for being into this stream, even though it's not currently here right now, but I'm here with you guys, sharing the moment, bringing you joys, and bringing you a bunch of vampires with problems and all the issues. So guys, remember, love yourself. Thank you for being into this stream. I'll miss you. I'm still watching you. Yes, I'm still watching everything that you do, guys. I might be probably watching this stream and all the chat at the same time right now. And you wouldn't know. Just lurking in the shadows. So, guys, behave, be good, have a nice... What is today? I don't know what is today. But have an amazing weekend, whatever this video gets posted. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next streams. The streams are still being on the same schedule, same time, same moment. Everything is the same time, same everything, guys. Same schedule. We have the same schedule as always. So thank you for everything, guys. Love you. Bye-bye.